the responsibility of a female child or girl child, the responsibility of their parents to provide for them completely until they are married.
Wow, interesting. For me, okay, I also think it is also the responsibility of the guy's sister to provide the sexual needs until he's married.
Once you
are giving a man what he wants, it will be hard for him to look outside.
Are you saying that all these men cheated, that their women are not actually?
I'm not saying
that
at all.
So, as a married person, how would you handle this sex thing when it comes to marriage? Sorry, welcome to Mending. So my name is Mr. Jarosi Emmanuel, and today we will have a special guest in our midst. They are two women of substance. Before we dive into what we have for today, I would like them to introduce themselves. Thank you very much for coming. So let's get into you.
My name is Precious Onyechukwu.
Precious, you're highly welcome.
Thank you very
You're
much.
looking all beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you once more.
My name is Damselin Belusotribo.
Wow, they're wonderful. Dazzling, you're welcome. So what would you have to say about responsibility in a relationship?
Okay, well, for me, I would say that responsibility in a relationship is a tax that someone is expected to carry out in a relationship.
Dating is different from relationship. And sometimes if you're getting married, one of the advice the mothers give their children is don't deny himself so that you don't look out. So, and when you have that mindset, don't deny himself so that you don't look out. Whether you're in the mood or you're not in the mood, you just know it's a responsibility in your head. So sometimes you do it as a responsibility and all of that. So as a married woman, how would you advise other married women to handle?
No other way than the advice I was given.
Okay.
Not to deny him.
Whether she's in the mood or not.
Whether she's in the mood.
Okay, that leads to my question. Since everybody has been following what our mother said, is this men still not moving outside? What's the essence of their moving outside?
But women cheat more than men.
I beg your pardon.
But that is true.
I beg your pardon.
Women cheat more than men though.
Women cheat.
If I even married women cheat more than married
Please
men.
don't even say that.
But
You see a man that is up to 6 months in marriage, he's snooping around.
But wait, see, do you know that most times women, there have been cases where women slept with their ex a night before their marriage. And after they are married, they are still sleeping with them. But where men are different is men don't know how to hide their. Men are expert in hiding their cheating.
Because
once a man starts, so once a man starts cheating, if you have common sense, you know. The signs are there. But a woman can be cheating for years and the man will not.
She's saying that our mothers encourage that we should not deny themselves. If you like, don't deny. Start from morning to night, week to week, year to year. Man, we go cheat.
But it can actually reduce it.
It will not reduce anything. That's very respectful.
Many of the men cheating are sexually starved in their home.
For real?
It's true.
Yes.
Have you ever figured out the reason why your wife is starving upstairs?
There is something we don't understand about this sex. Do you know, a woman might not even starve you of sex. You're having sex with her, but she's not into it. Not being into it, but you people are still having that act. You're still sensitive.
You are having sex, but your mind is not there. Your mind is somewhere else. How will your partner?
And a lot of women don't want to bring their self into the sex. So they are having the act, but their self is out of it.
That is the more reason I stated in what I stated, that you men just care about your own sexual satisfactions. Do you get? You're having sex with somebody, but you're not actually caring about how the person is enjoying what you're doing. What you know is climb there, ejaculate and come down. You don't know whether she's actually feeling what you're feeling. She's in the mood, she's wet, even her orgasm as well. You don't care about it.
Well, most men do care.
Most men, like you said, most men.
Some men.
I say most men.
Most is even too much.
No,
most is too much.
Most is like
too
80%.
much.
Do you know what most?
80%.
What is 80%? 30% of men. They don't care.
That's true.
They just want to enter.
I will disagree with you.
How can you disagree with me? I'm a woman
With
and I'm telling you.
you can disagree with points.
I'm telling you that
Okay,
they
I'll
just want
get
to
to that.
enter there fast before you even say Jesus is Lord. I don't even know how they used to do it. They have and they will come down. It's not if you do not hustle for your own, go and die.
Okay, so this will bring us
That's
to. Okay, I want to say something.
no, I said
Okay,
that's
so
true.
this will bring us to the place of responsibility now.
Alright.
But we're discussing the place of
Respect.
respect and responsibility. So I wanted us to introduce our respect, then introduce responsibility. Before we now join the two of them, this is responsibility, but what I'm not doing, you have to respect me and all of that.
Alright.
So, but let's get to responsibility in relationship.
I'll define responsibility as an act of being accountable. Whether the outcome is positive or negative, you are accountable of your actions,
Yeah.
irrespective of the outcome. So in a relationship, you should be accountable of what you are doing there. Whether it comes out negatively or positively, just like people who are in marriage.
Yeah.
You saw the signs and you decided that this is the person you want. So whether the outcome of the marriage is positive or negative, you should be able to account that this is what you wanted for yourself, because I know that everybody is different. Then, based in a relationship, for a man, there are so many responsibilities that you need to be accountable for in your relationship. I will always say communication. I would always, because majority of the disputes that we have, both in relationship, friendship, is lack of communication. I think for a woman, I would also encourage equity and fairness. I would also encourage loyalty. These are things you should be responsible for. Discipline are things you should be responsible for in your relationship. Because if you don't have all these qualities, when they are talking about responsibility, you should be far-fetched from that topic. Because discipline, equity, fairness, faithfulness, loyalty are characteristics of a responsible person, and they also encourages accountability. So if you don't have all these qualities, there's nothing talking about responsibility there. You should have all these characteristics that are listed to be able to actually be a responsible person. Do you understand?
Okay. So what would you have to say about responsibility in a relationship?
Okay, well, for me, I would say that responsibility in a relationship is a task that someone is expected to carry out in a relationship. So me, I would say that that communication is very, very important. It's number one in it, so that without communication, you won't know how your partner is feeling. Without communication, you won't know when you are doing the wrong or right thing. You won't know when you are doing what your partner can accept.
Actually chip in something before you continue. You know, they say responsibility is what makes one responsible.
Exactly.
The word responsible is from responsibility. When you handle your responsibility, you become a responsible person. Either a responsible citizen, responsible father, responsible mother, and all of that. So what I wanted to say or ask is, what are the things one should be doing in either marriage or relationship in order to be tagged responsible?
Okay, from the men, I would say that because we all know that provision for your family is the main thing. Age married, okay, and I say that men should always be there for
At the
their
head of the family.
Yes, should always provide. Then for women, that respect, because most times men tends to interpret respect as love. So your woman should always respect you.
Okay, respect.
Yes,
Oh,
some men, in fact, most men interpret respect as love. Once the wife respects them, I say, also get married, do that, the woman and man. Also get married, no that goes to church, the woman and man. And 40 years now, the woman love her.
Okay.
Once you are respectful to you.
So would you want to expand on that?
Okay.
The question is, what are the things one will be doing in a relationship or marriage to show that he or she is responsible? You understand? See, because they said responsibility comes from being responsible. Just like you said, responsibility is being accountable for something, for the steps you took, you are accountable for it, whether negative or positive. You understand? And before you take this step, you should also know that you will be held accountable.
Exactly.
So what are people supposed to be doing in their relationship or marriage to be tagged responsible? You could see a lot of women saying, I'm married to an irresponsible man. You're an irresponsible person. I don't know if you understand.
Yes.
You're growing an irresponsible children and all of that. So in your own opinion or definition, what would you say are the things, activities, works, you understand, responsibilities that one should be handling to be tagged a responsible father, responsible husband, responsible boyfriend, etc. and etc.?
Okay, for the men, let's start with the men.
Okay.
Provision, even in the Bible, the Lord already made you the head of the family. So provision is certain. If you're not providing, you should not even be in their space. You should work on yourself. If there's no provision, forget about us.
Okay, so provision when it comes to marriage or provision when it comes to dating?
Both.
Okay.
Why would you count the dating out? Okay, in dating, we are trying to see how responsible you
Okay,
are.
but should sex be an exchange?
For
No,
love
for
now.
provision.
No,
Like,
no.
yeah, should sex be an exchange for provision?
No.
I think sex is something two people just want to do
Willingly.
Oh yes.
willingly.
Exactly.
You understand that? Provision become responsibility.
Okay, it's true.
Like for instance, ideally, a female, okay, let me be using the word girl child. A girl is not supposed to be her responsibility to give the boyfriend sex. It is not a responsibility.
Yes.
I don't know if you understand. It is the responsibility of a wife to give sex to the husband. Responsibility. You understand?
Yeah.
But it is not the responsibility of a girl. Morally, spiritually, it is not the responsibility of a girl child to give sex to the boyfriend. It is something she wants to do. I don't know if you understand. Like I doubt your mom can come now and ask you, why is this one Emeka have not been calling you? Is it that you have not been sleeping with her? Just like if they good. Now it is not expected to be your responsibility, but emotions can carry you away, you will do it. Flesh can carry you away, you do it. Joy, all of this thing, you just give in that this is what you want to do. I don't know if you understand. Responsibility sometimes entails what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
So I believe that since it is not the responsibility of a girl child to give the boyfriend sex, it is not also the responsibility of the guy to take care of the girl. But taking care of the girl should be something he wants to do, not responsibility.
What do you think makes him want to do it?
Okay, good. Now, just like the girl out of love might want to give in her body. If you're not a sex worker, you won't just give a guy your body. You should give your body to someone you love.
Exactly.
You understand? So, if a girl is giving you her body because he loves you, she loves you, in my opinion, the guy should as well take care of the girl because he loves the girl, and not that this is a responsibility. It is that word responsibility that I want us to tackle in a dating relationship, because I think the responsibility in a dating relationship should be defined good, should either be defined differently from responsibility in marriage.
That's so true. What you said is so true.
For instance, a guy comes to your house as the girlfriend, you don't have food to eat. If he have money to provide for you, he should provide for you. But if he doesn't have money to provide for you, it is to me, it is the responsibility of your parents that they should provide for you until you're either, if it's Western world, until you're 18. And if your parents cannot provide for you till you're 18, government can take you away from your parents. For instance, in UK now, you cannot have one child and be in one room. Once you get married, you can be in one room. If your wife is pregnant, you can be in one room. A day to the day the woman will deliver, you should have left that one room to a room and parlor apartment. You cannot have 4 children and be in a room and parlor apartment. You understand? Because they want you to make those children comfortable. If you know you cannot provide for them to the point of renting a bigger apartment, you should have like 1, you should have like 2. So I believe that parents should have as much as they can cater for. You understand? Just like we cannot be proud and tell our father that this money I've been asking you, you refuse giving it to me. That is why I've been sleeping with this guy to get the money. That is why I've been sleeping with this guy to get the money. But your father can actually know that he's your boyfriend. Anything you're doing with the child, you're up to 18 years. Anything you're doing with the guy, you're up to 18 years. It is just something you want to do. That is how I see it. Well, if you have a contra this thing, it is welcome. A contra opinion, it is welcome. But I strongly believe that sex, when it comes to dating relationship, not marriage, is not the responsibility of the girl.
Exactly.
It is something she does out of love, out of joy, out of stupidity, out of anything, however you want to define it. Now, taking care of a girl as well, is not the responsibility of the guy. It should be something the guy wants to do. You understand? Just like the guy cannot even come and tell his parents, I've been taking care of my girlfriend. Mostly when people are students, I've been taking care of my student and my girlfriend while I'm taking care of you.
It doesn't make sense.
I don't know if you understand. I'm taking care of you and you're taking care of your girlfriend. So instead of taking care of, you should just go and marry and will now know that you have the responsibility.
I think for men, they are wired already that provision is the way to.
Good now, but do you know? I think it's common here in Africa. We Africans, it is Africa to take care of their women. So here in Africa, men are wired to take care of a woman. So even a guy that is a student is from the small money that they are giving him taking care of a woman. Now, if you go to the Western world, a guy wants to take you out, I'll be like, come hang out tomorrow. He will tell you the bills are on me. Now, saying the bills are on him is to make you comfortable that even if you don't have money, I will take care of the bills. You understand? But if you accept going out with him without saying that the bills are on him, anything you eat, you will pay. Anything he eats, he will pay. I don't know if you understand. If a guy comes to your house, if a girl comes to your house in the Western world, she's coming because she wants to come. If she comes, you people will bang. After banging, she will go. She's not asking for transport or anything. If you want to give her, it's just that you want to do it. She's not expecting you to give her money. Now, here in Nigeria, maybe you go to a club, it's weekend or this night, you go to a club and you carry a girl, for instance. In the morning, you're expected to give the girl money. An average girl you carry a club, you're expected to give the girl money.
Okay.
Now, if you go to Western world, you see people, they go to club, they will take a guy to their house, family house. Maybe the girl is a banker or she has a good job she's doing, she just wants to just relax. She'll go to club, catch up with one guy, bring the guy to their family house. The father is living in this room, the mother is on this room, she's on this room. They'll enter her own room, be banging, the parents will hear it. In the morning, she'll see the guy off and everybody goes. If they like what they do, they can exchange contacts. If they don't, go to your tent or Israel.
But we're not
You said, why I'm tackling this is, you said men are wired.
because
So don't say men are wired, say Nigerian men are programmed. If you use
It's not
Nigeria,
even Nigerian
Africa.
men,
Okay, say if you say Africa. If
I
you
will
say,
never say so. Do you know why I will never say so?
okay.
Because even the Bible gave you as a commandment that you are meant to provide
For your family,
for your family.
not your girlfriend.
So what are you doing in the talking
Okay,
stage?
good. Now, wait.
I think if you cannot provide for your girlfriend, there's no
There's no
need
need of
in
feeding.
Okay, now,
Stay on your own.
see, the Bible said, any man who cannot provide for himself and his family,
Okay.
is worse than an infidel.
Alright.
Now that is to say, until a girl leaves the father to go and marry, she's still the man's family.
So what
It
you
is when she now marries, she will not change the name to the boyfriend's family. You
I need to
understand?
ask something.
So, provided you're still under the umbrella
of your family.
of your father,
Mm.
you're still by that Bible, what you're quoting now, you're still the responsibility of your father, because the Bible says any man who cannot provide for himself and his family is worse than an infidel. So until this man marries you, removes you from that family, if your father cannot provide for you, he's an infidel.
Do you know the thought I want to change here?
Okay.
We are not entitled to a guy's money. Boyfriend.
But that was what you were trying to say.
No, I'm not sure. You did not get my point.
Okay.
I'm just trying to say that men satisfy their ego with provision.
Nigerian men.
I don't even say it's
Even in
only,
common South Africa here.
even
women
it's not only
provide more
Nigerian
than
men,
Nigerian
because I
men.
read
South
books, I watch movies. Men satisfy their ego. It's not only a Nigerian thing. With provision. That's why if a man cannot provide, he's not at ease with himself because he feels like he's useless, like he's not useful to anybody.
Yeah.
Do you get? So when people are in a relationship, like you said, what are we doing in a relationship? We're actually getting to get to know each other if we would be able to work out for marriage, right? And we are doing things to compare and contrast. Does this person align with me? Do I think I will fit with this person, right? I'm also showing you, oh, am I a marriageable kind of woman? Can I be able to take care of a home? You test my skills, whether I can cook, whether I can sweep, whether I can make the bed, right? To actually ascertain my level of being a wife.
But
I'm
sex
not
is
done.
not part of the.
Hey, no, we're not talking. Who's talking about sex? No, sex.
Because sex is just something you want to
Hey,
have.
it's an act of what I want to do.
It's
Same way that you
depending on
are.
its own.
Same way you are trying to weigh me now to know, oh, wow, this girl can cook. Did you see how she swept the house? Did you see how she took care of the kitchen? I'm also trying to see if you can provide. Maybe you are a stingy person. I'm not entitled to your money. I'm also trying to see. So I asked him for 10,000. He says 1,000 that he has. Who knows what if we now marry?
Married.
And he now says it's only 1,000 that he has.
Okay, so are you saying, okay, go ahead.
So at the same frame,
I'll ask what.
the yardstick you men use to measure women to know
Men.
if they are marriageable is the
Okay.
same yardstick we use to measure you.
Okay, so provision is part of the yardstick man use.
Exactly. If you
Exactly.
cannot provide, please, I'm not telling you not to just
Exactly.
rest.
So what if he's a good guy and he cannot provide because
Has
he
he?
doesn't have it?
Please,
Unless-
your good guy did not reach to that extent. You must.
Unless
I'm
he
not
doesn't
saying
have it.
I'm not saying that you should provide, like you should buy me Nigeria. Do you get? There are basic things somebody is expected to do.
Like what?
That provision.
Like what?
I mentioned a problem.
You mustn't be providing up to 100%.
I talked about a problem. Oh, babe, well, I have this issue. My family can be able to. Okay, I have an issue of 50,000. My family chipped in 30,000, and I'm left with a problem of 20,000.
And you cannot afford
And you
5,000.
and you're not able to say like,
help.
okay, oh yeah, fine, use this 10,000.
What if he doesn't have it?
Unless
No
he
problem.
doesn't
I did not
have
say you must have it though.
So the way you're saying, he said if he
Do you know
cannot
that when
provide,
you
you
ask-
leave him.
When
So
you
that
ask
means-
a guy for money first time, he doesn't have it. Second time, he doesn't have
You're
it.
not
10
the
times,
right
he doesn't
person.
have it.
Because
You
maybe
just
are
assume the
neutral.
person is
Let
stingy.
me
just-
And
do
it
this
is
for me.
obviously.
Let me just be honest
You
with
date
you.
for money.
Okay, I should date for poverty. Sir, I want to ask you
No,
before.
no, the question is, do you date for money?
I want to also ask you, should I date for poverty?
No, but I asked the direct question.
I'm also
I'll get
asking
to
you.
yours when you ask someone.
Okay.
Do you date for money?